Welcome to Guru Gedara English Language Program. Today, here with us, we have Miss Nirmala with an interesting lesson for you. I think the lesson is very important to you children because you are going to sit for the exam very soon. So that I hope that she is going to discuss something about the connected with the O-level exam. So yes, Miss Nirmala, can you explain some more about it?
Yes. My dear students, I am happy to meet you once again. I hope to talk about writing compositions today. This is a very important lesson because this is the question number 16 and it carries 16 marks. So let us discuss the lesson.
Yes. Miss Nirmala, what are the different types of writing that we have in our paper?
Yes. In test 16 children, this is a guided writing activity. You are given 4 topics and you have to select one. So let us see what type of different writing activities we have. We have essay, a speech, an article, a dialogue or a story. Right. Now I will tell you why this question is very important because it carries 15 marks. This is how the marks have been divided. Content 5 marks, that means you have to include all the points that is given to you. Language, you have to write without mistake, without making grammatical mistakes, and you will have 5 marks. Organizations, you have to have well connected sentences and it should be relevant as well. You get 2 marks for that. Mechanics of writing, here for the punctuation marks and spelling mistakes. You have to avoid those things because it carries 3 marks and the total is 15 marks. Right. So today I am going to talk about 2 of them. How to write essays and articles.
Yes, Miss Nirmala. Can you tell the children what an essay is?
Yes. An essay usually has 5 or more paragraphs and it has several main points as well. And the main points are introduced in an introductory paragraph and supported by body paragraphs, and there is a conclusion as well. Let me tell you more about this in detail. Before that, I have to tell you that there are different types of essays. Narrative essay, that is you have to write a narration of an event or an experience. For example, how I enjoyed my vacation or about annual class trip. The second type is descriptive essay. You are discussing about the features of a person or a place. For example, an inspiring person I know or about a historical place. The third one, persuasive essay. Now here the author's point of view is presented and mostly the topics are relevant to the present day. For example, advantages and disadvantages of internet. The fourth one, argumentative essay. So here you are given, you have to support for and against. For example, is tourism good or bad? Watching television is a good way of spending your leisure. Right. Now let us move on to how to organize your essay. Now here you can see there are different stages. Let us have a look there children. You have to have an introduction and the introduction you have general statements and a thesis statement. I will explain what these things in my next slide. Then you have body paragraphs. You can include 3-4 paragraphs and all these body paragraphs should support the thesis statement and each paragraph should have a topic sentence. And after that, the conclusion, that is the summary of the main points of your essay. Let me explain this more. Now you know children, in the introduction, this is very important and there are two parts. In the first one, there is a general statement or general statements. That is a broader idea of the topic that you are going to talk about. And then a thesis statement. Thesis statement is the sentence that tells your reader the main points, general idea, and then you focus onto a particular thing that you are going to talk about. Right. Now, this is the body paragraph. After the introduction, you have to support your thesis sentence in those paragraphs. And finally, the conclusion. This concluding paragraph summarizes or you repeat the most important ideas in your essay. And the conclusion can include an opinion, a prediction, or a solution to a problem. Remember, this is very important because the ending also very important, just like the beginning of your essay.
Yes, Ms. Nirmala. Let's take an example and explain some more to the children so that it will be easy for the children to understand it better.
Yes, right. Now, let us take this example. This is, the essay is on travel broadens the mind. That is the benefits of traveling. Right. Now, look at the introduction, children. The world is a book and those who don't travel only read one page, goes the famous saying. See how nicely this is started, and that is a general idea, children. And then we move on by telling, by traveling we can discover unknown places and facts. So that should be the thesis statement. This, by traveling we can discover unknown places and facts. And you can travel in many ways. There can be common modes of transport like bus, train, plane, or one's own vehicle. If it is not a faraway place, we can even go on foot. That is the introduction. Right. Now, the paragraph 1. By traveling, we experience other cultures. So, that is the topic sentence. That is the main idea, and then I am supporting that now. When we travel to different places, we learn about others' lifestyles, stories related to their cultures, food they eat, and different customs during our stay. That is paragraph 1. Paragraph 2, traveling relaxes our mind and brings a lot of enjoyment. So, here I am talking about how traveling relaxes our mind as well as giving enjoyment. So, I am supporting that. Traveling lets us admire beautiful landscapes when we are enjoying the beautiful sights. It brightens our mind. It gives us a new view of life and humanity around us. Now, let us move on to paragraph 3. We meet different people while traveling. Now, that is the topic sentence, and I am supporting now. When we talk to them, we learn about their cultures. When we get to know them better, we share their food and different customs. We learn to respect others' ideas and learn to live with others in peace. Traveling can give us unforgettable experiences. Right. Now, I have finished the paragraphs. Now, this is the conclusion. This is also very important. The adventures we face while traveling will give us lifelong impressions. The experience we gain while traveling will help us to lead a happy life. So, that is the gist or the summary of what you have written so far. And see how I have ended, children. So, what are we waiting for? Let's pack our luggage and set off on a new journey. So, that is kind of a inspiration for the others as well to travel. Right. So, now I told you the several stages when you are writing an essay. Right. Why don't we take another example?
Yes. So, better to tell them some more about this, I think, Ms. Nirmala. Yeah. So, what is an entertainment?
Yes. Now, this time the topic is entertainment. Right now, before writing, you have to have a mind map, right? So, this is very important, this mind mapping, children. In your mind, you are going to organize your writing. Now, normally guidelines are given. So, here you can see the guidelines and let us explain one by one.
Yes. What is entertainment?
What are different types of entertainment?
How can they differ from each other?
What are the benefits of doing different activities? There are different benefits. By reading books,
Gain knowledge,
by watching movies and documentaries,
enjoy and get knowledge.
by doing sports,
Enjoy and it will keep you fit.
writing stories.
You can explore creativity.
All right. Now, we got all the points now. Now, let us write the essay. Remember, you had to follow all the rules what I have discussed before. Right. The topic is different types of entertainment. Now, you can see the general statement. Entertainment is an essential part of good health. So, that is the point 1. It said what is entertainment. So, I have started like that. It broadens one's mind and improves one's physical state. Now, this is the thesis statement, children, right? Because I am going to talk about entertainment gives us relaxation to our mind as well as our physical state. Different people choose different activities as their sources of entertainment. Right. Now, this is my first paragraph. The commonest type of entertainment belong to the music field. So, that is the topic sentence, and
Yeah, we'll look at the rest. Arts and crafts involve skillful handwork. Watching movies and documentaries is a popular option. Literature includes reading and writing. Sports are also a great source of entertainment too.
right. So, we have mentioned many sources of entertainment. The above types differ from each other. You can remember the third guideline, how they differ. So, now I have taken different activities and I have compared them.
Yes, listening to music and engaging in arts and crafts differ in that the latter requires creativity and skill, while watching movies stimulates one's mentality. Sports mainly activates one's physicality. By watching movies, we gain both knowledge and pleasure. While watching movies may excite one's brain, arts and crafts may relax it and increase its concentration.
Right. Now, we included 3 points. Now, the main advantage of entertainment is to pass time leisurely.
Yes, for example, for busy school children, entertainment is a fine way of relaxing. Many entertainment methods such as reading newspapers and watching documentaries provide us with knowledge. Writing poems and playing musical instruments help boost our creativity.
Right. So, that is further information about entertainment. The type of entertainment I like best is writing. So, you can have your personal opinion as well. Writing stories permit me to explore my creativity and build up my own world of imagination. I can analyze and learn from different writing styles. Now, this is how I am going to end it, children. It would be beneficial for everyone to try to improve his or her knowledge through entertainment, since it is a fun way to spend time and enjoy life. So, that is kind of a general idea that I have given at the end.
Yes, Miss Nirmala, I think that they have got a very good idea about how to write essays. So, shall we move on to our next topic, writing articles?
Yes. So, there are also few things that you have to learn, but it is almost the same, only very few things are there. Now, look here, it needs a topic, even the essay needs that. there is an introductory paragraph, same as in the essay.
Yes.
But here you can add subtopics. In the previous one we did not do that. There may be more than 2 subtopics and a conclusion, and at the end you have to mention the name of the writer. That is the difference between the essay and an article. Right. Let us take an example, the value of reading.
Yes, I will read it to you, children. The well-known saying, reading makes a full man, is a good way of describing the value of reading. Many people prefer reading as a hobby because it gives them pleasure and knowledge at the same time.
Right. So, you can see here the general statement and the thesis statement also there. Now, here the subtopic, different reading materials.
Yes, children, there are many varieties of reading materials to select. We can read magazines, journals, and newspapers. There are books which are either fiction or non-fiction as well. With such a wide variety of sources, reading is easily accessible to everyone.
Right. The next subtopic, benefits of reading. By reading, people can get information about different aspects of modern society. You can read for any information and acquire knowledge in any area.
Especially, scholars are benefited by reading. However, even an ordinary person can acquire information or knowledge through reading.
Reading is not only a way of getting information and knowledge, but it also gives us pleasure. So, that is the topic sentence.
Yes, that is why reading has become one of the most favorite leisure time activities among many people today. Exploring information is fun. Reading fictional and non-fictional stories help people to improve their creativity and powers of imagination.
Right. Now, this is the conclusion, children. We should all cultivate the habit of reading, since it is a very good way to improve our knowledge and obtain pleasure at the same time. Therefore, let us read and be better citizens to our nation by being both knowledgeable and happy. So, that is the suggestion or the opinion to the general public. And you can see there is a name written. Now, let us see what are important in writing an article. There should be a topic, and then there are subtopics as well. Right. And finally, there is a person written. So, these are the things that you have to remember when you are writing an article. So, you see the difference between writing an essay and article, but the organization is the same. You should have a general statement and then a thesis statement, and in each paragraph there should be a topic sentence. Right.
Okay, Ms. Nirmala, why don't we tell them some questions from the past papers? If you discuss them a little bit, that will be very helpful to the children, I think, Ms. Nirmala. So, let us discuss.
Yes. So, I want to show you what sort of topics may come. Those are what they had come in the previous O-level papers. Now, you can see when you go through it, you can see all these topics are very familiar. Let us take one by one. In 2015, the article was Value of Reading, and in 2016, my ideas about different types of entertainment. So, here you have to give your opinion. This is what we discussed in the lesson. And in 2017, watching TV, its advantages and disadvantages. So, you have to support both. You have to give the advantages as well as disadvantages there.
Then 2018, public property belongs to us.
Now, I think they can remember their first lesson, grade 11 first lesson.
Yes, it is about vandalism, children.
See, now this is, you know the things that you can include here. And in 2019, eating healthy food leads to a healthy life. So, this is also, there is another lesson. So, you may have noticed by now all these things are very familiar, because all these things have taken from the textbook. We have discussed those topics. So, do not worry, you will not get something other than from your book, right. Now, let us move on to essay.
Yes, in 2015, computers, do we need them?
So, here that is kind of you are argumentative, or you can give your opinion about that, about computers.
Yes, 2016, let's protect our forests.
You do this also, you write lot of essays on this topic, children. In 2017, the topic is our responsibility towards preventing dengue in our area. Children, you have written a lot of essays on this, and we have discussed, because it is a current problem, eradicating dengue. So, please you go through those essays and find more information on these things. And in 2018, sports is an important part of a student's life. So, this you can relate to your life, how sports can be important to a student. We have discussed for your mentality as well as your physicality, how sports can be benefited. And in 2019, why society should respect elders. So, this is also a very common topic. So, you can think and write about this. So, my dear children, all these essays, you have to pay attention to those general ideas. You can refer books, you can ask your teachers. Now, you have 2 more months, so why don't you write them? You can take those past questions and write and organize as I have briefed you before. What may come for 2020? That is a question, right? So, now you can see the questions already come. So, you can think, you can assume also what sort of topics that you may get.
Okay, children, it seems that we have come to the end of our lesson, and I hope you have got so much from Miss Nirmala's lesson, because she has been describing and telling you how to organize an essay as well as an article, because these are very important for your exam. Therefore, children, I hope that you have gathered so much information. And yes, Miss Nirmala, if you summarize the things again.
Yes. Right. So, remember I taught you how to follow, how to write an essay. There are certain things when you are introducing, there should be a general statement, and so general statement talks about the topic. And then there is a thesis statement. Thesis statement lists the main ideas in an essay. So, remember when you are writing general idea and then specifically what are you writing. So, then the one who reads can know, okay, this is what the student is going to support. And then the body paragraphs. Body paragraphs support the main ideas of the thesis statement, and each paragraph begins with a topic sentence. So, there may be 3 or 4 paragraphs, but each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence. Topic sentence should introduce what you are going to support there. And finally, a brief summary of main points of the essay. That is also very important, your conclusion. And then I talked about how to write an article. So, article differs slightly from the essay. So, there a topic is there, introductory paragraph, subtopics and conclusion, and at the end you have to mention the name of the writer. So, that is the difference here. You can include subtopics and there should be a person to write, because you are writing an article to a newspaper or to a magazine. Right. I hope you got a very clear idea of how to organize your essay and an article.
Yes, children, we have come to the end of our today's lesson and hope you have gathered so much. And at the same time, I must remind you, you can watch these lessons, all our lessons, in the YouTube channel NIE. And I hope you are keeping fine. At the same time, stay blessed, stay safe. Goodbye, children.
Goodbye.